Hello and welcome everyone, Stormy Sensei here. Today we're going to be just quickly going over some of the replays from Summer Smashfest number 20. Let's see who we've got here in chat. We got Steve. I can collect platinum points. Okay, good to know. Chomper, Ibit, Lil Game, and Pi. I think I got everyone. How's everyone doing? All sets are posted. Good to know. Alright, let's take a look at what we actually need to cover here. Alright, Low Game versus Chomper, I believe, was already on stream. I should have my phone out so that I can verify what I already have videos of. Alright, let's see. I got the bracket in front of me and I got the list of videos up as well. Alright, number 20. I don't have Chomper vs. Low Game. I didn't do that on stream for some reason. Alright, here's that set here. Alright, so that's good. And then me versus Little Game is obviously here. Squishy Boy versus M Destroyer. 8-6 is what I'm looking for. So starting here. Winners round 2. Mewtwo game 2. Okay, so this is M Destroyer versus Radioactive Spider Boys, I believe. Winners round 2. And then John Dura versus Chomper is losers round 1. Which is crazy that JD was sent to losers round 1, but then again, you know, he's up against Mr. Puffy, who has now defeated everyone that was in the top 5 last year, and has won 2 tournaments. He's making a pretty strong case for him being number 1 this year. Alright, so I need to do Low Game and Chomper. That's the first one that I need to do. So let's go ahead and do that one. Alright, it is 2 days later, but we are going back and looking at the replays from last week's tournament through shared content. As a reminder, if you save all your replays, I will do the commentary. This is winners round 1. We got Low Game 10 versus Chomper. 2 unorthodox picks. Chomper is going with the snake here. Low Game is doing the Corrin. Chomper's more known for Ridley. Low Game's more known for Byleth. Corrin is kind of invincible on the head, so it's kind of difficult to hit those unless you go from behind, which is slow. Against a player that jumps as much as low game, I'd probably just use a lot more up smashes and up tilts. And then of course, Snake's whole game plan is to use the grenades, but you know, this is still a new character for Chomper. Back throw. Up throw, okay. Back throw might be a little better. Get them off stage, set them up for a Nikita. Not a Nikita, for a oh yeah, for a Nikita, yeah. That's what Cypher is. Cypher's the up B. I was just using the tape word a little bit. The hardest thing about switching to new characters is knowing how much they air dodge, or how far they air dodge. I really don't really know what Snake is supposed to do out of shield. I imagine that he's supposed to already have a grenade pull. Grenade is frame 1, so like, one of the many things you can do when you're being juggled like that is just press the B button, and then they'll hit you, and yeah, you'll get hit probably, but also they'll hit the grenade, most likely, unless they play against enough snakes to know what they're doing, and they know to hit you from the front instead of from the back. Probably could just rapid jab there. Get any more damage. Snake has a very short jump. But also, this game is still technically winnable because low game keeps on SDing. Hey, he did the thing. He pulled out a grenade. I don't know if that was intentionally to trade or whether that was just they wanted to pull out a grenade just then. Snake's jump is so, like, slow. That's not gonna kill, is it? That's actually, that killed. That's crazy. Alright, let's see game 2 here. Corden kills with down throw and up throw. And we're hearing from Chomper in the chat here. This is the benefit of doing the replays, that the reason why no one was using their mains here is because I wasn't using my main in the bracket, so I was the bad example that everyone followed. This is the Me Gunner tournament that I did. So I guess spoiler alert for those that are watching these as they upload every day. Yeah, you did a mistake, I did. Nope. Got the kill eventually. No extra damage taken. Just using a sword. He's at range. And that's the invincibility that I was telling you about. B attempt. Okay. I guess if he went high, then he would have probably gone for that B. First stock. That little game definitely lost without just SD and trying to go for his style. Most of those down airs wouldn't even kill Snake anyway because he's got a good recovery. If you grab a grenade with the B button without tossing it, if you press shield, then the grenade will actually land at your feet. And that's usually better than all the tosses that Snake can normally do. Yep, that's completely useless against Corrin unless you snake all the way around and hit them from below or from the wings. And those forward smashes are, I think you hit one of them the entire turn. If I remember correctly. Accidental B reverse is sick looking. That's game 2.
That was great.
Alright, good games to both. It's like one of Snake's best things. Like, you were throwing the grenade and like Corrin was running straight at you, and then you would just toss the grenade over their head and then you get hit. But instead you could like shield, drop shield, pick up the grenade and then throw it straight at them. Number 20, that was winners round 1. And it was Little Game 10 versus Chomper B Chompin. I am so far behind in the editing. I think that I finished number 17. And we're like going over the replays right now for number 20. So I'm actually 4 whole tournaments behind. Oh wait, I'm only 3, thank goodness. Because I actually did 17. Well, I know why you don't do it. It's because you don't play enough Snake to know it in your, like, fingers to just do it. Like, Snake players, they're not thinking, you know, I'm going to hold this grenade for 2 seconds and then throw it so that it explodes by the time it reaches the opponent. Or, like, I'm going to throw it immediately so that it explodes while it's hitting on the ledge. They just kind of do it, you know? No, we watched 1 and then 2. Little Game vs. Chomper 1, Little Game vs. Chomper 2. That last game was on FD. Alright, next up, let's see if we can get Squishy versus M Destroyer. Also, I saw M Destroyer come in. Welcome, welcome. This is that battle, I believe. Oh, interesting. Very interesting. Bringing out the Pichu. Is this still just a continuation of I didn't go main, so no one went mains? Or is that like a I hate Kirby and Meta Knight, so let's try something else? Well, RSB was using Meta Knight, that's his main, so... Alright, let's continue, I guess. Here is winners round 2, winners quarterfinals. We've got M Destroyer bringing out the secondary Pichu. I'm not even sure if it's a secondary, but it's not Kirby. For one of the first times we've seen not Kirby from M Destroyer. Apparently M Destroyer really just likes combo characters that are super light. What's next? The Sheik. This is a very fast-paced match. You know, unfortunately, Meta Knight's a bit at the advantage here because he gets to kind of just swing and has a sword and multiple jumps, and he can just apply pressure for free. And all of Pichu's pressure, well, not all of it, but most of Pichu's pressure costs percent. That being said, Pichu is more deadly than Meta Knight, and at least has the Thunder as an anti-air. I don't think that RSB is going to fall for that a second time, though. He's probably going to recover low the next time, so I would be ready for that and go for like some Thunder Jolts or like a down air spike. You got the read, but a little too late on that. I think the dash attack can be punished with Nair or shield grab even. Okay, not shield grab, don't shield grab. Even like a non-shield grab didn't work there. Very nice. You noticed the last time that he rolled in after missed tech and then capitalized on it this time. The like super pros would just like not even capitalize yet. They would probably wait until a little bit later on when it's like last stock or maybe last game. Alright, so M Destroyer knows to go low the second time since RSB died to the high recovery last time. It's just so wonderful watching high level play. Oh, if he reacted, he could have just forward smashed and then that would have been into his death. Probably could have also forward tilted or something like that. That could actually have been death right there, that dash attack did hit. Uh-oh. Yeah, I thought that might happen. You didn't actually need to use the side B there, you could have just made an L. Let's see how the adjustment or what adjustments we get for game 2. Alright, Town is saved this time. As the counter pick as Pichu doesn't, I don't know about that. I feel like Meta Knight, well, you know, RSB isn't really known for their ladders, I suppose. I would be really cautious about counter picking Meta Knight to Town. Although I suppose it is FD sometimes. He probably banned FD. Things are not going nearly as well this time. Pichu had killed Meta Knight with like only 60% on the board for himself last time. But they are both at kill percent now, so that's good at least. I think up throw is the thing you're supposed to do there, right? unfortunate. Missed that recovery barely. It would have been such a good option if you actually did forward smash there. Went for the extra damage rather than going for the dash attack. That was a bit of a mash right there. He was mashing the tornado so that he could gain height. But because it was interrupted, he ended up doing side B. Thank goodness there was no SD there. That would have been disastrous. Accidentally dropped shield. I guess he was trying to tech there. I could see him destroy having a really nasty Pichu one day, like just doing lightning loops and whatnot, because he already does like Kirby Dare Ride and things like that, and like I feel like Kirby's combos are a lot more difficult than Pichu's, or at least more difficult than the main combo that Pichu does. So if you already know Kirby, I think this might be death here. It was not. Oh no. Pichu's is a little too slow. Also, Dimensional Cape is like really good. Like it has almost no landing lag. It's like Plant Up B or something like that. Oh, was that supposed to be a back air? I felt like it was supposed to be a back air. Ooh, that would have killed Pichu, by the way. Up B? Oh, I was up B there. Got a whole stock to lead. On the bright side, Pichu's been at kill percent, so like you can kind of throw out all your moves now. Like now you can just start spamming projectiles even, because you're gonna die one way or another. He actually went for the down smash. You actually saw the animation, but he charged it a little bit. Very nicely done. Not bad for the Pichu, but Iron's Dude's Meta Knight is too fast, too disjointed. I misinput a lot, you'll see. Yeah, I saw. That's one of the easy ones. It is one of the easy ones. I talk about Sonic the Hedgehog 2 all the time. Love that game. Winners round 2, which is also winners quarterfinals, and it was... Wait, actually, is RSB seated above? Wow, since when has that happened? Radioactive Spider Boys versus M Destroyer. I've not played Sonic Origins, but I probably will buy it because I've actually never played Sonic the Hedgehog 3. I've played Sonic the Hedgehog, Sonic the Hedgehog 2, and Sonic and Knuckles, just never Sonic 3. So, you know, am I going to buy a full price game in order to get one, like, old 1996 game? I guess I probably will. I would actually probably have Sonic's side B changed into boost, because Sonic has been boosting in his games for like over 10 years now, but for whatever reason they haven't added it to the Smash games. I hear everyone talking about like, oh, they don't have the original soundtrack or whatever, but like, I didn't listen to the original soundtrack, so I think I'll be fine. I think Pi versus Ibit, oh, I actually do have that. Surprising. Alright. Alright, continuing on in bracket, this is winners quarterfinals, round 2, 9 participants.
3, 2, 1, go!
It's going to be Ibit on the Kazuya, Pi on the Steve, I'm still not really a fan of the jump laser. I would, you know, probably against most characters just do regular laser. Or like, you know, for the blocks I'd probably do 9A, which is, you know, directional upwards forward, towards it. That's not gonna kill, right? Okay. That might kill though. Alright, first stock goes to... Okay, never mind, even stocks. I mean, if I had a stock lead on Steve, I would literally just be on the other side of the stage. That actually happens pretty frequently even. Like, walking up to someone that's literally invincible, that can touch and death you. It's not a good call. Most characters would just get up attack there, but I see that you tried to like get up and then do something silly to Steve, which would have probably killed him. So maybe that's okay. Oh no. The turnaround. He took 50 because of that. Oh, that's death. Oh, nope, he landed on the wall there. Hell's Gate kills like most characters immediately. Oh no. That's why you gotta do something safe there. Like maybe, oh, you know what you should really do? Just crouching punch. It's like super safe and super like fast, and it breaks the blocks. Switch to the Joker for game 2 here. Takes an early 60, but you know, it's not so bad. Alright, the get up attack, nice. Running up and grabbing works so well in this community. It's actually crazy. Nice DI to get out of that. Oh, that definitely could have been up smash. I think guns down is what you want to do there. I think that later on in the bracket you learn that. But guns down definitely is what you want to do for a high recovery or against prestige. Also, like, just don't break those blocks all the time. You don't have to break the blocks. It's really okay. Oh, that's up smash? Nope. Alright, he loves it. Once again, first stock goes to Ibit here. You see how much extra credit you can get. That AHA is really nice for the first for what's it called? Getting like 3% for no reason. You hit with a small projectile and now they're taking bleed damage for like 20 seconds. Ooh. That was really scary. He had a very small shield. Could have gotten shield poke. Alright, 60%. That's like a Steve combo. Not bad. Ooh. It's actually pretty weird, Steve's grab. It's like a tether grab that you can't jump in on because it has a little hitbox above it. It's so weird for that reason. He's low on materials, so let's see how we capitalize here. No minecart. Alright, one minecart. Up smash. He tried to like cancel that, I'm sure. Alright, close out the stock. That's the worst thing you want to do. Your laggiest move to break a block. Like, Steve just, you know, basically will just put a block there, and then forward smash your forward smash. I wonder if up there would have worked. I find it kind of interesting that you went with Joker on Battlefield when like guns down is such a good way to get yourself out of disadvantage. I mean, I don't really play the character, so I wouldn't know like what the actual up smash. Oh no. Up tilt is fine. You're gonna die to an up smash maybe? Maybe a forward smash? It looks like it might be a back kick here. Ooh. That was way off. Alright, good games.
Steve wins.
Pi moves on. We'll see a bit more in the losers bracket. There were some pretty close games. That's not bad. Pi is like number 3 in the community. Pi versus Ibit. Alright, what's the next set we need? I already got Mr. Puffy and John Dura, and I already got me versus Lil Game. Obviously I got me versus Squishy Boy as well. Pi versus Puffy. I think I remember explicitly that that was lost to the ether. Never to be seen again. It was 2-0 in Puffy's favor. We'll have no idea what characters they used. The official, unofficial record is that Puffy brought out the Bayonetta. But, you know, that's his word is as good as anyone else's, so vanished without a trace. Alright. Pi doesn't get to learn anything today. Next up we get John Dura versus Chomper, which I think was on stream. Maybe, maybe not. Let me check here. This is quarterfinals, this is round 2. No. Alright, so let's see if we have Chomper versus John Dura here. If I remember, yeah, there we go. I think that John Dura actually has, what's it called? I don't think he's on my friends list though. So I think I remember that John Dura has uploads, but I don't think that he mentioned like how I would find them. So let me pull up Discord real quick. I know that I can look at John Dura versus Chomper and it's like right there, but for future reference, I'm gonna want to have that anyway. Replays. Yep, nothing's there. Alright, well, we'll just go with what we've got. That's a problem for future Stormy. Losers round 1. We got Chomper bringing out his snake that he's been learning for a couple of weeks. John Dura with the patented fox that we've been seeing for over a year now. This should be pretty rough for Chomper because Fox is super fast and John Dura is even faster. But at the same time, Fox does die. Nice. John Dura shooting the lasers for once. We'd love to see it. So that Snake only has 2 hits on the forward tilt, but he was interrupted with the first one, which caused him to just use it again because he was just holding it in place. Kind of one of the biggest issues for me when I'm playing a Zelda and I'm trying to like forward smash someone. I usually get hit by their strong attack, and then my weak forward smash interrupts it, and then their strong attack hits again because they're just like mashing because it's online. That's a shield break setup, for those that don't know. If you shield too much stuff and then Fox, you know, up-Bs onto your shield, if you shield the whole thing, then you either get shield poked or shield broken. That whiffed grab could have been an up smash or a shield grab. I just gotta react to things fast enough. I know that it's more difficult. Like, it's very easy for me that where I'm not even like playing anything right now to just say like, well, yeah, obviously you should have done. Oh, so there. If he's going to keep on trying to reflect your up smashes, you need to like cock an up smash and then like grab him so that he gets hit by the attack. That's the level 2. The level 1 is you throw the projectiles, and then their level 1 is they reflect the projectiles. Then your level 2 is, you know, you reflect, or you throw the projectiles hoping that they're going to reflect it, so that you can punish them for reflecting it. Up tilt. Down throw. Down throw. Down throw gives a true up tilt at that percent. I think that it's like 160. Every character in the game dies to down throw up tilt. But you didn't take very much extra damage for not doing the down throw up tilt there. But the instant jump habit that you got there is kind of crunchy there. Oh, you almost got it. You drifted too far to the left, so you couldn't get the, you couldn't hit yourself with the C4. It would have been pretty dangerous to do anyway because, you know, you were directly underneath the stage and you might have just died for it, but... Alright, let's see game 2. We've counterpicked to FD. One cool thing about Snake versus lasers is he can just hold down and then he'll like crouch under. He can even crawl, so he can actually approach underneath the lasers using army crawl. Back throw, yep, too much mash, nice. Ooh, I like that. Dash back into dash in grab. I'm assuming that was supposed to be a forward tilt. You're gonna have to C4, but mess up the input and does neutral B instead. Things were going your way for that first stock though. You just gotta like not SD and then things will go a little better. So if you pressed B at any point in time during those up tilts, you would have gotten out of that. Frame 1 like is one of the best escape options in the game. Instead of taking all those up tilts, you instead take grenade, they take grenade, and then you don't take any more up tilts. So it's like super in your favor. In fact, at any point in time that you think you're going to hit, you can just press the B button. There would have worked. That would not have worked. It would have traded, but you probably still would have died there. Up tilt doesn't kill yet, even against Fox. So you're just gonna stale it if you do hit this. Also, you kind of shown your hand like a lot here. So he's going to pretty much just never get hit by it. Or is he shooting? Laser, laser, laser. Yep. Ooh, that would have killed. Alright, yep, tilt connects. This would have been a lot closer without that SD. He's gonna try to... Oh, really? He went for a standard up smash. That's pretty rare. He usually goes for the weak attack, and then he'll dash forward, and then he'll, in anticipation of you air dodging in, he'll do a forward smash in the other direction. But, you know, I guess he figured it would work here. But good games to both. Chomper is out at 9th place, and John Dura moves on into loser's bracket. I'm calling it Snake gets up smashed. You did call it. He got up smashed. Hey there, Caden. Good to see you. John Dura lost to Mr. Puffy in winner's bracket. Losers round 1. John Dura, I don't know whether I would usually put a space there or not. I'm gonna put a space there. John Dura versus Chomper B. Chompin. All those 4 F smashes just be F tilts. Turn on tilt stick. You like almost never need to forward smash. I forgot I have it. Yep, you gotta just play. I mean, this is actually, I do actually talk about very frequently how important it is to fight players that are as good or better than you are. But sometimes it is actually better to play people that are worse than you, which is why bots can work out for you very well. So that you can just like spend an entire game thinking like, alright, I have tilt stick. I'm going to keep on using tilts with my C stick over and over again. And just like do that for a couple of weeks, for like a month or so. And then every time you want to use a tilt, you always go for the C stick. I have AB Smash, but I don't really use it. If I usually smash attack accidentally, it's probably because I have AB Smash and I was trying to use a B move and I accidentally fat fingered A at the same time. Alright, let's see if we can get Ibit and John Dura. Unless I did that on stream. I probably did that on stream. That was the first upset for the night for Ibit. Yeah, I have John Dura versus Ibit on stream already. Let's see, M Destroyer versus Lil Game. I went to game 3. And it's out of order. Oh, because 2 different people got it. Alright, that's fine, I guess. Alright, here we are, losers round 2. We got M Destroyer versus Lil Game 10.
1, go!
Lil Game is using the Korin. M Destroyer is with the Pichu. I wouldn't really call either of these their mains, but this was a weird tournament, so... Ooh, that was close. would have killed Pichu. That also would kill Pichu. What would I do as Pichu here against Korin? I think I'll try to go for grab here. I think that up throw thunder should work at this percent. But generally when I play Pichu, not that I'm a good Pichu or anything like that, I mostly go for, I just throw them off stage. And then either try to stage spike with back air, or drag down with back air. Or just nair to edge guard. I mean, unsurprisingly, my game plan is throw them off stage and edge guard. That's kind of like every character that I play. You're fine. Back throw. Some thunder jolts. That almost killed, that actually killed Pichu. Right. So maybe my strategy would not have worked because if Korin decides to up B early, then you kind of just die. Alright, so the sick Pichus would have basically gotten 60% from that. Down throw into like up air and then drag down back airs into rinse repeat. And you went for the what's it called, the jab block, but you just didn't dash far enough in order to get that. Not sure if that was a percent issue or whether that was like the nair that you did was too early, so that you didn't get as weak of a hit to get the knockdown that you needed. You basically, I mean, Low Game literally just got through missing a tech, but like generally speaking, you can assume that Low Game's going to attack before landing. It's not quite the angle that I expected that to go at, but it worked out. I think also another trick would be to kind of nice backing. That's a good one. If you basically pressure the ledge, like if you do forward smash at roll distance or whatever, or like other very scary things, and you can trick them into staying at ledge for too long. And then you could do down tilt, down air, which scoops them off the ledge and then kills them. Also, your Pichu would be a lot scarier if you fast fell. I'm just now noticing. Like, you do a lot of empty lands, which is good, but then you don't fast fall them, so like your enemy has a lot more time to think about what they should be doing there. But if you did like, you know, jump fastball over and over again, and then like short hop more than full hop, then, you know, you probably could force Low Game to stay in shield a lot longer. Because now he's just kind of staying in shield, and then when you are about to land, he's like, alright, this is fine, I can drop shield now. But you can apply a lot more pressure by empty landing there.
3, 2, 1, go!
Alright, game 2, let's see what good happens here. I was going to say that I'm seeing like not very many fastballs generally across the board, but Low Game's doing like super late fastballs. If you, in case you know you're listening in after the fact and you don't really know what I mean by that, when you jump and you reach the apex of your jump, if you press down on the control stick, then you very rapidly land way faster than just not pressing anything. Hey, that's first stock. Nice work. You can always tell that you're doing it right because you get a little spark, and obviously your character falls a lot faster. Drop down back air probably would have been nice to do there. But also, Corrin is invincible on the head, so maybe that would not have been a good thing to do. Peachy's at kill percent and a stock up. I would spam projectiles here. Like I'm already dead anyway. Ooh, that almost killed. Ooh, that would have killed, I think. Peachy living to 160. Peachy living to 170. Going for another craziness. Yep. I would do the same. Any throw kills here. Nice one. Yeah, the edge guarding is definitely helping here. I would run away, like hard run away for a bit, because your shield is close to being broken. Pretty sure down smash, forward smash, all break shield here. Peach has no range whatsoever. If you're pretty sure that your enemy is going to mash an attack to get out of disadvantage, sometimes it's good to like just do half of your combo and then just like sit and shield or dash back so that, you know, they whiff, and then you just continue your combo for even more damage. Oh, that wasn't perfect. Oh, it was okay. He ended up doing it. Oh, forward tilt, forward smash. It's fine. He has such a huge lead. It's okay. Although it is Pichu, so maybe it's not okay. Like grab, yep. Missed tech into directional air dodge. Game 3, we're on Final Destination. Back air is what you want to do there, because like if forward air hits, then back air is probably going to hit, and it'll send them further away, so you're less likely to get hit for hitting them. And also, if you get used to using back air after the up tilt up air combo, then eventually you can start practicing dragging them down by fast falling halfway through. And then from there you just go on to do lightning loops. Corn's a tough one, yeah. Victory grab. Up smash. Oh no. Up smash covers both the cross up and the not cross up, but he didn't take that much damage as a result of missing that punish. Keeps on living. Like, what? 160% multiple times in a row? That's gonna do a lot of damage. Go for it again. Aw. Oh, very unfortunate. Very unfortunate. I have no idea how to make that more consistent. Up smash. I don't think up smash would have worked. Ooh. That would have been death. Whoa. 100% Pichu too late. Good games to both. M Destroyer's Pichu is out at 7th, is the tie, and Little Game moves on into loser's bracket. My bot is biased. On my screen, Pi answered the question first. Yeah, I think that we got... I was talking to Squishy Boy here. We got you versus M Destroyer, and then you versus Ibit is already on stream. So, we've got everything of yours already. Just catching up on chat. I think stream is trying to die. Are you guys having buffering issues? Dropped frames, anything like that? It could just be that my view of YouTube is bad. My Streamlabs is not telling me that there's any issues. And YouTube isn't telling me that I have any streaming issues. But I keep on having to buffer my own view of the stream. Loses round 2, and this was M Destroyer versus a Little Game. what else we got? Are we done? We might be done. Because we don't have Pie versus Puffy. The only one we need is Pie versus Low Game. Alright. There's Pie's version, but it doesn't look like we have game 1. Nope, there it is. There's game 1. This is the last one because we don't have Pie vs. Puffy, and then everything else was just us watching Ibit tear through Loser's Bracket for the Cinderella run. So that's all on stream already. Nice. Yeah, there, Leetopia. This is Losers Round 3. Losers Quarterfinals. You may as well destroy the crafting table. It's already so hurt. There you go. Jump. No? Okay. You got out of there. Down tilt to get out of that. No, that's not a good option. Corin does pin onto the blocks. I saw Corin fail to pin on a block once, and I was like, that doesn't make any sense because Sephiroth can pin onto a block that's forward air. Oh no, don't die here. Pie's being pretty safe here. He could have like gone up for 2 spikes because you like keep burning your double jump off stage. Like, look at how many times you don't have a double jump off stage. It's literally every single time. And almost every single time you use it immediately as well. That's funny. Nice call out there. I'm surprised you didn't just hold the A button there. Maybe you didn't want to break your sword. If you craft, it looks like you actually replaced your diamond. Which I actually have never seen happen before. Pretty rough. You definitely lost that fight to the blocks. You're spending a lot of time using unsafe things on blocks. And then when cornered, pulling out the main. That's funny that you just directly go underneath that. Alright, now might be a good time to full smash through. Nope, I was wrong. I thought that I was too close to this ledge. And he couldn't shield it because it would have broken his shield if he actually hit. So you can just like forward tilt that. I think that was a forward smash attempt. That was a good one. I was looking for the up air, so you might even hit me with that. Oh, I'm sure you meant to like fall down and then use your nair to edge guard there. Oh no. I think you can, you probably could have just dropped shield, turn around, up smash. That's probably the best thing you could have done there. It's a pretty awkward one to be at though. Forward throw might kill. Nope, it's Violet. Nice parry. You needed that. It would have broken your shield. Or it would have killed you. I like the shield pressure. I'm not liking that one. Definitely was like a super bad forward smash through the blocks. Oh no! If you had just kept on going, you didn't know though. Man, that's rough. I didn't know what happened there either, so I would have shielded. It was like a laser. You would think it would just go through. Alright, you put yourself in the corner and off stage even. I think you can side B the cart. I'm not sure if that's a good idea, but I'm pretty sure if you do that, then it destroys the cart at least. You might get punished for having done it. It's a lot better than getting hit by the cart, though. You need to air dodge. Double jump air dodge immediately. Don't force smash, please. Nice. Missed the smash attack. You can actually just, you know, get on the platform and then turn it around. That could have been a whole stock. I'm pretty sure that kills instantly. Let's see how much percentage you lose because of it. You know, like 47 or something like that. You actually don't end up taking any percent, so it kind of didn't matter. Alright, I think that we're back, but we missed a lot, so I'm gonna just restart that game. Stream kind of died in between. So I think that we're up to the part where the shield break fails, right? So there's this concept called SDI. Every time you get hit by anything that Steve does, you kind of like mash your stick up and away, and you actually get out of the combos. You're not supposed to be able to be held brought across the stage. I've only recently started like actually SDIing out of the combos, and then I only do it right half the time because I actually don't know which way I'm supposed to SDI every time. But at least for getting jabbed, you can definitely hold up and away and get out of that. wonder if that was supposed to be a nair. I would have actually probably interrupted that. I wonder if you could actually just forward tilt Steve's shield as Byleth. Because, like, if he's facing you, then you can't do the back air thing. Or the backwards jab. Yeah, you love using your double jump to get back on stage. I think he air dodged. That would have been a pretty difficult one to hit anyway. Oh, almost. Didn't take that much percent though. As I mentioned before, you need to get air dodge in order to make it back from that. You can also use your side B to slightly get back. So just roll in and then jump. I'll go for that. You actually took 30%. So, I was saying earlier that you didn't take any damage from it, so it was not that big of a deal. So that missed punish, or that failed punish cost you 30%. The platforming, I love it. Double jump. Luckily, tether recoveries kind of save you there. This is kind of close. I mean, if he gets another shield break. One thing I like about like last stock Steve is that you no longer have an incentive to stop him from mining. Because like if you're last stock and he's last stock and he already has diamond, then like you actually don't really gain anything from stopping him other than like fewer mine carts, which is nice. But like at these percents, I think it's better to chip away. I'm not sure whether up smash would have scooped today. Don't force smash, please don't. Oh no. Thank goodness that block didn't was still there. Are you dead from that? Nope, you're not. Ooh, up smash the killed there. Nice work. Good games to both. Little game went out at 5th, I believe, or tied for 5th. Probably moves on to losers bracket. Got a little bit of double commentary on that one because stream died partway through. Hey there, Hilda. Good to see you. So I need starting from here, right? Yep, all right. All right, that's the good one. Number 20, and this was losers round 3, which was also losers quarterfinals. Rin's being rude for some reason. It happens. Maybe he's like losing at something or the other. This was Pi versus Lil Game 10. 100% master mode, Breath of the Wild, that is crazy. Yes, there is a use for points. Is it shop or is it store? It's one of those, but that'll pull up the bot is live, so it should come up soon. Rin literally said he hates me, and I said I'm awful for no reason. That it's pretty random. Like you showed up to the stream, and I was like, "Hey Ren, how's it going?" And he was like, "I hate you and you're awful," or was it like? Because I think that Ren was streaming the Who Can Beat My Kazuya stream today. So if you beat his Kazuya and you were like, good games, and he was like, actually bad games, then I can see all those statements happening in a row. But for no reason, that does seem pretty odd. That was the final upload that we needed to do. What are some of these other ones here? Yeah, I don't know why the command isn't working. Let me take a look at my Streamlabs. Well, that's pretty rough. Join his arena without saying hi. Well, I'm pretty sure that he meant it as a joke. He kind of has like that kind of humor where he kind of makes fun of his viewers. Like, you know, calling them cringe and bad and saying they're bad at the video game even when they're beating him and things like that. But, you know, even if it was a joke and he meant it as a joke, your feelings are valid. And if you don't want to be his friend or sub to him anymore, then that's completely reasonable. Did I not make this store? I did not make the store command. So let's make this, and then let's create the command. Store. Here's the thing there, and then let's find an alias of shop as well. Do I need to have the exclamation mark there, or does it... Let's find out. Yes, I do need the exclamation mark there. I should probably put it on some amount of cooldown so that no one can spam it. Global cooldown, let's say that you don't need it more than like 30 seconds apart from each other. There we go. Doesn't cost anything to use it. There we go, easy enough. I actually don't need the viewer commands command if I have the store and command button. Yeah, you can use the shop command, and if you click on that, it gives you a link that has all of the commands that I have for the chat. Oh, well, it looks like I missed a raid here. You got Silver the Hedgehog, Poyo Poyo. I saw your comment. I will give you Meta Knight tips at some point. Vaporeon. Welcome, Raiders. What are you guys playing today? 10 million, that's outrageously low. So the thing is, that's actually the maximum amount that I can actually make anything on the store cost. I tried making it more than that, but it won't go any higher than that. Not even 10 million in one. I don't think that the system is really meant for moderators that use the add points command for themselves and give themselves an overflow of points. But trust me, if I could make it like, you know, half a trillion, that's what it would probably be. It looks like Triviality's late for his own raid, but yeah, looks like Letopia's already got the link there. But if you guys don't know Triviality, he streams Smash as well. He hasn't been streaming Smash for a while, but he's recently been getting back into it. But he's mostly been doing Stardew Valley and Unite when he wasn't doing Smash. But now he's doing a little bit of all three. And occasionally he'll also do like Minecraft, Jackbox, what are some other games? Stardew Valley, I think I already said that. Breath of the Wild Master Mode, things like that. I won't abuse the power bestowed upon you. I mean, I already disabled the command because it already was abused once. There he is. But yeah, there's the link for Triviality's channel. And if you're new here, I'm Stormy Sensei. During the summers, I play a lot of Smash. And when it's not summer, I play a lot of RPGs. And then all year long, I play a lot of Pokemon Unite. So if you're interested in any stuff like that, then be sure to subscribe to me. And if you're here on my side and you haven't subbed to Triviality yet, I'm honestly surprised because most of my regulars I feel like are subbed to Triviality. But, you know, go ahead and spread the community. But anyway, yeah, Meta Knight tips. Most of the Meta Knight tips that I have at this point really is you should edge guard more. You should go for those nairs and back airs and things like that. And you should try to learn some ladders or bridges or both. Now I know that, you know, learn this very character-specific, obvious thing that all the main Meta Knights do is very lazy advice, but like, you're pretty good already. There's not really that much of a glaring weakness in your gameplay. It's kind of just like, learn the stuff. Steve tips? Let's see. I don't actually watch that many Steves, especially at a top level. So I don't have enough yet for you. I didn't notice 2 weeks ago that you were doing the thing where you like B-reverse your back airs if you're facing forward. I think I saw you do it like once or twice. Sometimes, like, I don't know why you always do 3 blocks tall when it seems like 2 blocks tall is enough, but maybe it's because you're trying to force people to double jump over it. But a lot of the characters you fight against can't just single full hop over 2 blocks, so you could probably get away with that. Yeah, phantom block reverses. Hey there, Blue Jay. Welcome to the stream. I mean, one of the main issues is that you put yourself in the corner a lot. Like, you'll do blocks, and then you'll be in the corner. So once people start knowing what safe moves they can use to break the blocks, then you'll basically just be in the corner, and you have to just rely on, you know, minecarting out. Like, what's a good example of this here? They're all of these. I'm pretty sure you're going to do it almost immediately. Like, you'll notice that the much better Steves, they'll actually put a block behind them so that they can, like, survive better. So you're in advantage here, so I expect you to kind of keep on doing this here. And then after... By the way, for that right there, I probably would, if I were Kazuya, I probably would have tried to go for the 10-hit combo, because they can only SDI through you. Or at worst case scenario, you stop the 10-hit combo like halfway through, and then they like air dodge out. I know it's cheesy, but like, you may as well try it, you know? So this is kind of the example here, right? You already you did the 3 blocks, you already broke one of them. And now you're in the corner here. And it just so happens that the dash attack doesn't hit, but, you know, you've already kind of put yourself, given up all the stage position, where instead you could probably put a block like here. Like, if you would just put the blocks here, and then stand over here, then you still have all the stage control, and you still get the mine without having any obstructions. Like, you don't have to retreat to start camping. And now, like, you have this invincible opponent that you put yourself in the corner against again. Like, it's going to just keep on happening. You can just watch any of your games and you'll see it yourself. Little back tip. You should probably play another character. I mean, Mac is bottom 1. Alright, let's see what else we got here. Oh, I mean, another Steve thing. If you learn footstool down air at a shield, that'd be pretty sick. It's like a shield break setup and a kill setup, and like one of the fastest options you can. Well, it's not faster than, like, you know, turnaround nair or whatever, but, you know, even still, it's really good. Wario tips. Did I see anything else before that? Buy list tips. Let's do the buy list tips. I mean, I already told you the buy list tips last time, where you need to start doing down throw into combos more often. You also need to just practice your forward airs and back airs, because sometimes they're too high.
2, 1, go!
Am I able to fast forward this? No, I'm not. And like obviously this is just, that was like you're falling for a lot of really matchup things, I guess. Like you incorporated that from last week, so that's good. I don't know what that down air could have been. Like there was no way that down air hits. You don't really up air very often. Up air is pretty dangerous against Steve in particular because if you do it a lot, then he'll just start using anvils. And also you don't really up smash either, even though it's way safer than trying to go for a shield grab. Like against the blocks, you could probably down tilt at max range and it'd be fine. And then the standard thing that I tell everyone, edgeguard more, you can use your nair or your side B to just go off stage and be a menace. I'm sure that you meant to do it there, I think. I don't know whether Electro still streams, but you could probably get some really good Byleth matchup or Byleth knowledge from him, even if you just went to old streams of his. Alright, Wario tips. So the thing that I always tell, the thing I always comment about Wario's is that they never do half waft. Like, given how full waft is no longer combos into stuff, but half waft also kills, like I would expect for people to use like, you know, up air waft, half waft way more often, so they can get like 2 or 3 of them per game, rather than saving the final one for the last stock. Because like, especially if you aren't necessarily confident that you're going to hit the full waft, then I would just go for more half wafts, generally speaking. You know, use Chomp to pressure people with shields on platforms. Like, basically if you up throw them, well, you can do up throw up air, right? And then you can kind of land and then go underneath the platform and then see where they're going to land. Most people are going to land on a platform and then shield, and then you can basically keep the pressure up by chomping them. I don't see you go for 2 frames with the angled forward tilt very often. That's a pretty good one because it's safe. Because if the way that you're supposed to time it, or the way that you have to time it, is if you hit it, then they die, and if you don't hit it, then you're safe anyway. But also, you should be using a lot of, like, short backflips. I'm probably going to mess it up because, for one thing, I'm on a Pro Controller, but for another thing, I don't play Wario, so I'm probably going to super mess it up. But I will show what it's supposed to look like, maybe in slow motion. Let's see, so like, yeah, this thing here. And if you can fastball, it's even better. I can't really because Wario's like too floaty and weird. Because you get the most amount of air drift, like compared to just like jumping. Because you don't know whether you're going to chomp or be reverse chomp or, oh, never mind. Whether you're going to chomp if they roll, or like reverse chomp if they get up shield, or, you know, nair if they double jump. or back air if they double jump. And then you can like, you know, mix up the timing and bait out the get up attack with either back air or another chomp or like whatever. And I think that this one's really good too, like drop from the ledge and then like dare. I think that's supposed to be like the safest way to edge guard if you don't want to go for the forward tilt. I hate angled forward tilts, honestly, because I always just down air accidentally, or down tilt accidentally. Let's see what else we got. Oh, I don't mean when they're off stage, the blocking thing there. But just generally, like, if they're in the corner, then you don't need to, like, you know, give up stage control. You need to basically keep them there. And if that means, like, just single block, and then you just go from here, so that you can, like, back air them if they try to approach over it, or forward smash if they, like, are bad at breaking blocks. Guys, I'm a Wario main. It must be really difficult to practice as Wario if you don't have training mods. Because you can't get the you can't practice your waft setups unless you do it every like 2 minutes. Cloud tips? I mean, for edge guarding with Cloud, you just need to nair. I mean, that's obviously not going to work against, like, my DDD, because I'm just going to drift away and then kill you for trying to go off stage against me. Also, if they have a bad vertical recovery, you can trade stocks. Like, against Corrin, you can actually just, where's Cloud? Cloud is a Smash 4 DLC character. There he is. If you're above the stage, then you'll snap, right? So, like, if you get pretty good at the timing, then you can either trade with their recovery, or you can at least, like, two-frame them. Not two-frame them. Well, you can two-frame them. But you can also, like, ledge trump them. And then there's, like, this one, right? Where you can, like, mess with their recovery. Oops. That's right. Y button. And if they, like, get hit by that, then they'll probably get hit by that as well. I personally love the Cloud Nair. It's not as good in this game. And then, likewise, with similar to Wario, you can do the down air that covers the ledge. Like, it's just so easy. I like the back hit. And you already do most of the other standard Cloud stuff. I was trapping a back air. Isn't this like auto cancelable or something like that? You can like do back air, forward tilt, back air, down tilt. You know, nothing. You know, sometimes just like empty hopping is also pretty dangerous because then you can like, oh wow, he has that much aerial drift? Maybe learn slingshots, that'd be pretty nice. That's crazy. That's even without the limit. Oops. Obviously learn your recovery. I think that the true secret to Cloud though, oh really? Really? Oh, it actually hit that time. The one time that I was doing it frame by frame. Oh, okay. Yeah, you're right. That actually doesn't hit. Okay. I'm a believer. That's a Z-axis thing going on there. Greninja's tilting his head into the frame, and Cloud brings his sword out from out of the frame. And then when Greninja does his idle animation, he dies for it. Smash is a 3D game. I'm a little unpressed with up tilt. Well, you know, it hits from the front. I just expected to also hit from the back. But then again, that's just the Smash 4 and me talking. Lucina tips, that's easy. Everyone has a pocket Lucina. I've never seen your Lucina, so I have no idea what you're missing in your gameplay. But you generally want to keep your opponents above you and at range. Like, your up tilt is so fast, you can use like regular up tilt, and then if you hold the C stick up while you're doing it, then you'll do it instantly. And like, it's almost impossible to punish. Like, it's really ridiculous. Like, what frame is that? It's so fast. So a lot of people that would normally ledge trap you by like guessing that you're going to do regular get up shield, you can punish them that way. I pressed down like I was trying to scroll down, but it's actually, you know, I taunted on my controller instead. frame 6. And most grabs are like frame 6 as well, so like you're not going to do that. Yeah, Lucina's grab is frame 6, so like if they react, you're invincible up until you finish standing up, right? So they have to like basically anticipate that you are already in the middle of your grid up animation before they do the grab if they actually want to hit you with it. If they react to you actually just getting up and then they try to grab, then they're gonna get hit. Wow, it's so weird using Lucina after having played Cloud. But she still has good momentum. This Nair is like kind of broken. You can use it as your shield pressure. You normally wouldn't go for a spike because Lucina. But generally, once you get them up above you, then you just kind of keep them there. And if they jump, then, you know, they're still below you. I was trying to go for there is drop down back air. It's pretty important for you to know, like, you know, all of your characters drop down attacks. And because Lucina has an invincible up B, you're a lot safer going for it than you would be for most characters. And then there are like Lucina specific things like that, like if you do first hit of Nair into something. One very tricky thing is if you do down tilt, then you can follow up with a down smash, and it catches tech in place as well as missed tech. You can actually, what's it called? You're able to, jab block with down air, but it's probably not worth going for it. Oh, and ledge grabs, by the way, forward smash catches them. It's such a simple, straightforward character. Like, you can't really go wrong with Lucina. The main trick to Jigglypuff, well, you know, so there's like, you could learn all the Jigglypuff stuff. Like that's like, you know, dare loops and things like that, or like knowing when to do forward air into nair. And whatnot, or like when you can do pound into rest. That's like, you know, very character specific stuff. The main issue that people get with Jigglypuff is trying to land or like go into the opponent with their aerials. So they're like, oh, I'm so floaty, I can just like go in and attack here. Oops. But the true secret is to, you know, retreat with your aerials. And like learning your opponent's jump habits so that you can like catch them with the nair, catch them with the forward air when they're off stage. Because most of your kills, if you don't know the rest setups, are going to be edge guards. Meat Fighters, your last one, that's literally 3 characters. You gotta choose one. Me Sword Fighter? So odd one, but sure. So it mostly depends on what you're going for. I would imagine that you would want to use the standard set, because that's the best one. That's what all the pros use. I don't like how all the counters other than Sora's have a no-stop property. I mean, I think that that's how counters are supposed to be. Sora's just kind of breaks the rules. The main thing is to know like your chakram. You can do a slow toss in order to basically make it a ledge trap. Or you can do a fast one to go for kills or whatever. If they're at the ledge, then you can do, slow into forward smash or slow into down smash. It's also really nice if you know exactly when they're going to regular get up. Because if you time it just right, then it'll be coming back when they're done being invincible, and then it's a free kill. For shield poking, you can use down tilt because it's like super safe. And if it works, then you can forward air, but if it doesn't, you can just down tilt again. And if you're really good, which I'm not, then you can do down tilt into back air. And then the main thing is also like knowing when you're pretty sure that the opponent's going to get hit by the Gale Wing. If they have a reflector, then you can reflect it back. If your opponent mashes a lot, then you can kind of like start a combo. And then it'll like mess them up. So difficult to do slow chakram. It always comes out as Gale Strike. That's probably like either slow chakram into forward smash or Gale Strike into forward air up the air are gonna be kind of your main kill moves. Or cheesing with up B. It's actually really active. So you can use it as a shield to get out of bad situations if you're like afraid of corner pressure. Okay, apparently if you go straight down then it doesn't work. Wonder how it happens if you jump out of it. Alright. Alright, it's not like Ness's, you can't do another one afterwards. Any gaping holes in the D3 gameplay? Most of that just comes down to like Gordo anticipation and like spot dodge anticipation. Like when are you going to shield and when are you going to spot dodge up tilt? And if you're going to spot dodge, you're probably going to up tilt. So like, it's mostly just like a player thing than a DDD thing. I gotta say that generally your DDD does more DDD things than mine does. I actually like have had the great fortune to play against some really good Mii sword fighters. Like Nick SF is now like one of the best Mii sword fighters in the world, and he used to be one of my viewers. And like I work with Anonymous Moniker and go to locals against him. Technically he's a bracket demon of mine. Wonder what the next prodigy is going to end up being. I already got J-Jaw and Nick SF. I'm counting on all of you. Go forth and tell my story. Oh yeah, learn your angles for those. You want to like, you know, kill people that are recovering high or whatever. These sword fighters like super campy actually, because they've got like a really good fast projectile that's just kind of annoying. It has good knockback. A slow projectile that starts a combo or a flector, but also like not very many good like up close kill options. It's pretty hard for me to play characters without multiple jumps because I have a double jump habit now. Yeah, that's pretty common. I have one myself. Alright, I missed a lot of chat here, so I'm going to catch up here. If you're trying to cheese your way to victory, then yeah, hero spin would be the way that you would go. But like, you'll find yourself dying more than you should because you have a terrible recovery. And like, up air kills like just a little bit later. than hero spin, so you may as well just use that. Wish Meta Knight had a projectile. He'd be pretty good with a projectile. Maybe too good. I think that we've got a good sign that anyone that's not a moderator and cheated the system is still unable to pay for the Gordo command. To critically analyze your wolf gameplay. It's the same thing. You just spot dodge up tilt, except it's now bad. Me sword fighter is a projectile character that happens to have a sword. Yep. Alright, I'm all caught up on chat. Sora tips. No one has any Sora tips. Character's too new. You'd have to like watch Zachary or something like that. I don't know. He's got some combos. Learn them. Just an ultimate player. Get with the times. Never. Spot dodge is bad. It gets worse the more you use it. I have no idea how this character is supposed to be used. Might be worth knowing to like use when to do the killing hit versus the one that actually works. But generally, you're going to want to keep the opponent above you. And you want to learn your combos. It's more important than ever for you to actually like learn your recovery. Why did that kill at 100? And like anyone that has a hitbox on their recovery should just die off stage against you. Like that was at what, 50? That's crazy. That was at 50. That can't be right. That didn't seem true to me. I don't know how to get that Nair 1. Maybe it doesn't work on Fox because he's like a fast baller. like it kind of difficult to do. You can reverse your up B so that they get hit, just like Link, but if you do it wrong, then you have to make sure that you side B afterwards. I guess the main issue that I see with Sora's is that, well, for one thing, they don't use their counter off stage enough. But also that they always use all of their side Bs when they don't have to. Also, not nearly enough forward tilt. Like, forward tilt's crazy. If I follow Fox's DI, then I can do that forever. Imagine if that was actually true. Well, some of it is actually not at that percent, but like some of it's kind of true. Like you can do that for a while, and it actually might be true on Fox, just because Fox is like susceptible to that sort of stuff. Like Fox falls for all of the infinites because he's such a fast, lightweight character. What? Like what? What are you supposed to do about that? It's a good thing this character's like generally not that great. And weird to use. Because this character will be a menace. No one can deal with his floatiness. Like you'd have to just like go straight up or something like that and go around it or something. The counter alone makes him a menace, exactly. Like when I thought about like Sora and seeing that counter, I was like, what? I would never let anyone recover. Anyone that has a hitbox. Wait, how do I not do multiple of those? Oh, you had to stop pressing the direction. Oh, that's... Oh, no wonder people mess that up so often. That's actually, like, kind of weird. Jeez, I can't believe that. Steve is either top 1 or top 20, no one can decide. You have to be facing forward for that to work? That makes it a little more balanced. Yeah, you have to be facing forward for that to work. But it's still not that balanced, like at all. Smashers are weird sometimes. Like, they're playing this game that has like 80 characters in it, but they like hate playing against all 80 of the cast. I'm trying to see how... why Emailer's able to do it, but Cheesy Steve is not able to do the command. I mean, I think if you put the @ first, then it should work, and then erase the @ before you actually put it in. You also might not have enough points for it. Like, I feel like your apostrophes are different. Yeah, I always say that you don't have to be running away in order to camp. Like, you can actually be in someone's face and camping. Like, you can think about, like, Inkling, right? Or Cloud, and they're just, like, literally right at your shield, just back airing and being super safe with it. Like, they're practically camping at that point, right? Like, it's not like you can do anything other than parry. Or like, you know, Luigi, who's like right in front of your face throwing fireballs and plungers at you. But if you guess wrong, then he grabs you and kills you. I really haven't seen a character in this game that I'm like, wow, I really don't want to play against this. Like, even though I play King Dedede. Now, sometimes, if I'm not really feeling very good on my approach game, then I'll swap to Zelda. I'll be like, alright, I don't really want to go near this person. And they, like, are putting themselves in the corner, and then if I get close, then they fight their way out. Fine, I'll just go to the half stage, or middle of the stage, and then just throw Phantom Slashes at them. So that's more of like a on whatever day I'm feeling. But maybe I'll start doing Gunner for that instead, and I can just throw grenades or lasers at them instead. Mega Man I actually find to be really fun because there's a lot of nuance to the matchup. Like, pellets send back Gordo, but only if they're fresh. So if you actually keep on throwing Gordo and the pellets become stale, then you actually can get to a point where you can actually just keep on throwing Gordos, and there's nothing that you can do about it. And there's like a lot of like counterplay against Leaf Tornado, or Leaf Shield, I mean. Like whether you block all of it and then you can grab them afterwards, but then the Mega Man can be better and move away at the end of it. But if you know they're going to move away at the end of it, then you can drop shield early or parry and then attack them for moving away instead. And, you know, the only bad thing about Mega Man DDD is the fact that if they choose to be on the top platform and just use Rush, and then just keep on, you know, up B, land on Rush, jump up B, land on Rush and whatnot, then it can be pretty difficult to catch them. Especially since they can just decide not to land on Rush and then punish you with a forward air if you try to attack Rush when they would have otherwise landed on it. So you could play Mega Man in a particular way that makes it pretty bothersome, but like it's still doable. You just need to know what their patterns are for landing on Rush versus not landing on Rush. Still struggle to fight Bayo? What? We're like 3 years into Ultimate. Just hold shield. They're going to heal slide into you and then you just kill them. Yep, that is right. Shiver City is up on Unite right now. Play that for Electrode kills. I already did that before the stream. That's actually why it took so long. Alright, this will be my last one. Tips from Mewtwo. I don't really have that many. Mewtwo is a melee character. I've learned by now that all Bayos just want to heal slide. I mean, you can get really far by just not getting hit by heal slide. And then the next level of Bayonettas will just do rising afterburner kick. So if you like learn, like if they look like they're doing the lazy recovery towards the ledge and you're just standing there, then they will heal afterburner kick into you, diagonally up. And then from there, it's like a mix-up of whether they're going to down air or whether they're going to up B. How do you edgeguard her? You kind of don't really edgeguard. You can trade with up B or trade with side B. If you go to just her max range, like you gotta know how far afterburner kick goes or how far witch twist goes. And then you have to be like just outside of that range and then swat her out of the air with afterwards. It's a little easier for DDD because you can use forward air to do both. You can use forward air to hit witch twist and forward air to hit afterburner kick. We also have to know like what order Bayonetta wants to do her attacks in, because she can do witch twist, afterburner kick, witch twist, or like witch twist, afterburner kick, jump, witch twist, or whatever. And she can do afterburner kick, and if she hits you, then she can do another afterburner kick into witch twist. But if she doesn't hit you with afterburner kick, or I guess basically she has only a certain set of things you can do to recover, and you have to know which ones they're more comfortable doing. For Mewtwo, you probably want to like learn some slingshot stuff so you don't get the tail out of the way or whatever. But that's kind of like knowledge stuff. Definitely want to edge guard with the tail. You can kind of like do a lot of mess. You can really mess with people. That was a bit too far. You can do drag downs on your nairs so that you kind of like stop them from being able to recover. You can just kind of like look like you're going to go out there and then like stall if they try to go high or something like that. Up air is a good kill move, even though it doesn't look like it at low percents. Low percents is a good combo, but it also kills. In case you mess up your recovery or your edge guards. I mean, obviously most of my advice is going to be you should edge guard, because that's my main playstyle. And the other thing is, you know, learn to reverse your shadow balls so that you can change your momentum in the air. So if you tap left and then B, then you won't change your momentum. If you do B then left, then you will change your momentum. Forward air is high risk, high reward, because you're very unlikely to hit it. But the true secret is uncharged Shadow Ball. Because most Mewtwo's will will hold it. But just like Santa's Charge Shot, it's actually probably even a better projectile. Uncharged. And obviously you do your like actual combos there, but I don't know what they are, so. If all the Inkling is doing is side B'ing, then you can just block it and then up smash out of shield, especially if you're playing as Steve. You can even put a block down and he won't even be able to do anything about it. I already did DDD tips, and I already said the last one's gonna be Mewtwo. sure there's some sort of infinite with Mewtwo. There was one in Smash 4. But, you know, if there is one, you should learn it. Your DD tips will tell me you don't need DD tips. Well, that's mostly true. I think that your DD does pretty fine. You have a couple of like character habits. Like, you know how like the last time I fought Lil Game, he kept on trying to shoot an arrow off stage, and I would always just like run off stage and swat him out of the air. You do the same thing but with Gordo. It's like pretty common. That's like a thing that you can work out of. Remember when people thought Inkling was like top 5 or top 10? Well, I mean, they had a fast dash dance, very small hitbox, good back air, combos, and a top player representative. So, I mean, that makes sense. I mean, most people weren't thinking that Inkling was top 5 because of roller, for sure. They were thinking because of dash dancing. Well, there's actually plenty of footage of me versus Pi on the channel, even in the Summer Smashfest playlist even. So when is the stream? I'm guessing you mean when is the stream ending? The answer is now. I'm going to find someone to raid. I'm already looking up in my sub box at the moment. No one's playing Smash though. Man, dead game. Alright, no one's playing Smash. No raid target for tonight. If you enjoyed today's stream, be sure to leave a like. If you want to see more from me, be sure to subscribe. I'll edit these videos eventually. But I will see you next time. Thanks for watching. Take care and goodbye.